continues to grow around our country, around our continent, and certainly around the world as well. All of these teams will be itching to get into those Olympics. What a prospect it is for any player that is playing at this level to go and represent your nation at such a high level. And the teams that finish second and third will still have another chance to qualify as well against other sevens teams that are seeking the same prize. There will be a repechage tournament to decide the final qualifiers. But up it goes from Klaus Khalife. And Tunisia get it back. It's Nancy. Immediately onto the attack, Khalifa. Wider, well held on to by Hamani. And Khalifa, he looks very busy early on. Botswana failed to secure their kickoff, and now they must defend the space out wide for Tunisia. If they can find it, the pass goes from Nancy. And it does find the man. It's Gisa on the outside. Gisa's asking the question. Gisa's looking to go all the way. What a fabulous tackle that is by Farouk. Still, the chance is on for Tunisia. That is a horrendous pass, but they can start from behind. The big pass outside. There is more space on the outside, and wide it goes from Khalifa to Khalife. Khalife beats the first and the second, and he's in. Wonderful start for Tunisia, bringing all the initiative early on in this one. And Botswana will have to pick up the pieces. Kleos Khalife. Up and over it goes. Tunisia off to a fine start. All of the teams playing one final pool stage game this morning. Botswana, can they secure the kickoff this time? They almost did, but knocked on by Farouk. And again, Tunisia straight onto the attack. Here's the try scorer, Khalife. Strong defense from Botswana. The scramble is good. And now they're looking for the turnover. The ball falls loose, and there may just be something on. One-on-one defending. Oh, the man is beaten. Deef missing the tackle. But the penalty comes the way of Botswana. Clearly not advancing legally. Now stepping off the right foot, it's Dent. Botswana onto their first attack, muscling up to the head. It's Mpo. Well, Tunisia have turned it over, and Deef sends it the other way. Nancy now. There might just be spaces in the Botswana defense. The big man Gisa on the run. And a penalty again to Botswana. Sealing off the ball. Somebody that the Botswanans will have to marshal. Seeking touch, not the most common course. Botswana, very important line out. Difficulties at line out time, but they do manage to secure the ball. Tunisia come flying through that ruck. Great power displayed, but then Botswana managed to tidy things up, and then knocking the ball backwards was China. One of the two Botswana players that have really seen any ball thus far. And now Tunisia back on the attack. Wonderful hands outside to Khalife. He should have the toe to go all the way, but the chase is spectacular from Mpo. He won't get there in the end, and Khalife picks up his second try of the match. Tunisia. Khalifa converts his own try. 14 points to 0 to Tunisia. But Zimbabwe are the reigning champions, and Uganda are strong as well. And don't take your eyes off this Tunisian side. As for Botswana, can they muster anything before the end of the first half? Was there a ruck formed? It appears not, so it's open play. Tunisia, they sling one wide. Almost would have been worth it to stick out the hand for that one, because a try should be coming on the end of it. Over the line goes Hamani, and Botswana have a defensive failure. Did not do well with either. Up it goes from Khalife. The flags are raised. The perfect start for Tunisia. 21 points to 0. Botswana seeking their first points. And they would do very well to secure this kickoff if points are what they want, because they have struggled from the kickoff receipt, and that has allowed Tunisia to continue running at them. This time it goes long, and too long. That's a big little for Botswana, who will be able to restart from the center spot on the field. And what a big opportunity it is for them to have some sustained possession. The tap and go comes from KG. Oh, some space on the blind, and it's seen fighting his way to ground. KG Molefe.
Fast arriving player holding on.
And another penalty, this time going the way of Tunisia. Abject disappointment for Botswana, and Tunisia keen to run immediately. They see the defense is cramping in from Botswana, and there's always space on the outside. And there goes the hooters to signify that the halftime whistle will come at the next stoppage, and Tunisia would do well to run this out into touch, which is precisely what they do. Nadiwa Hamani, the player with ball in hand, as Tunisia run the ball into touch to secure their 21 points to 0 lead at halftime. Back underway for the second half of the first match of day 2 of the Rugby Afrique Sevens here in Brakpan. Looked like a player was interfered with there, and Tunisia are straight onto the attack. Real trouble for Botswana as the big bad bruiser of Tunisia, Yanyakisa, almost goes all the way. Spectacular defense from KG Molefe, who continues to write his name in lights here, especially in the defensive stakes. Tunisia looked like they were in for all money. If development projects like this continue to thrive.
Break up. I need your bind at the back, not on the shoulder. I need your bind as well at the back, not on the shoulder, okay? Cheers, thanks. Reset again, okay?
Good communication. Can be awfully scrappy. The 7-a-side scrum.
Set.
Ball in by Botswana and quickly out disrupted though. Molefe had to scramble, and Tunisia turned the ball over. So difficult to secure your own ball from the scrum. Kisa, oh, he got the offload to the inside. Just didn't work out for Tunisia. Now the tap and go is from Farouk. Oh, straightening up is Tafa, and over the line. Botswana, the resistance crumbles. And that is try number 4. Which may be advised considering they have some testing matches coming later on today, knockout matches against the finest that this tournament has to offer. Another successful conversion comes from Khalife. That is a high restart, missed out by one and all, and Kisa's back on it again. He's ready to use his power. And wheeling away goes KG Molefe.
Set.
Botswana, can they clear it this time? Just about. Molefe gets it away, and finally we have the chance to see Botswana on the run. Cheko Dotse. Tackled high, earns the penalty, and now it's Farouk. Farouk in some space. What a big tackle that one was from Khalifa, but the pass to the outside is successful. The dancing feet. Had a wild dish to the inside. Means that move ends without any success. And poor in the 10 jersey for Botswana. Trying to keep play alive and eventually well bundled out into touch. And these players, even in between their matches, will be experiencing fatigue. That's not the one, so to speak.
Melee.
And Botswana will be disappointed with that. They haven't come showing a great deal of sharpness to the opening match here on the second day, but they have been.
Bind. Set. Alisha.
Free kick to Tunisia. Quickly they take it and off they go. It's Khalifa, the switch play in the midfield. And you know Khalifa is waiting on the outside. Trying to drop the ball off on the inside was Deef. But no success. This Tunisian side, which suffered an upset of epic proportions on... Of course, Ivory Coast will be thinking awfully differently. Ivory Coast, of course, the 15-a-side side represented in the 1995 World Cup, and they have not been back since. KG Molefe clears it from the base. Away it comes to Matiza Kitso.
Offside, go to step 5 meters.
This is a big opportunity for Botswana. They have the Tunisian side retreating. Can they find some space? Molefe is chopped down.
Wait. Number 6, out.
Not back the 10 meters, and the player that is singled out is Nadiwa Hamani. played well in this match.
Not 10 meters.
Botswana with the extra man, Patrick Dent. Surely this is time for them to find their way over the line. It's Kitso. Kitso! He's a one-man army, and he's going all the way. Well, Botswana, they have something to smile about eventually, and they do deserve it. They've defended manfully, but Kenya, Uganda, Namibia, and Senegal. Semi-finals, the plate and bowl. Zimbabwe with the restart. 28 points to 7. Caught on the touch line. Brilliant kickoff, really. Bilal Soken forced to carry it into touch. And there is the final whistle. Botswana sneaking in that try just before time and really only showing some decent form just before time as well. Finishing the match strong as Tunisia appear to fade towards the end, which will be a worry certainly for their coach. So important in sevens to be